finally fitting my piece of steel. Just about done with it. So I had to mill this out here. So this is flush with this pin block, and then of course we had to file it by hand, some of it. We used the grinder for most of it. Finished it up by hand. But here's the piece of steel that goes on there. And it looks a little bit different than when I first started out because of some problems I had with it. Here we go. Fits pretty good now. Right there. Right there in that groove. It's tight right up to here. I had to add on a piece here, that's why it's all silvery there, grind up. I had to weld a piece on here so I could put my screws in. And this piece of wood here, this hard maple, maybe one there, maybe three. And of course this screws will go right down through the plate to the other side. Okay, that was quite the project. If I didn't make a mistake the first time, it would have been done well in half the time. So here we have it. Okay, again, see, we machined that off to fit, and now I sanded this down a little bit. This fits a little better. And went and got some little screws here from our screw bin. And those are from previous jobs that I did. I actually did this before. There, it's supposed to be one screw here, maybe one here, and there's one from the other side that's going to come through here. And of course here we have one here, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'll skip this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. This was the area that was the weakest. So we're trying to make it the strongest, or as strong as everywhere else anyway. So what's going to happen is we're going to thread those, countersink into this piece of steel, and thread these into here like that. Somewhere in there. About like that. So we'll do it. Okay, I hope everything's right. I'm gonna make these 2 holes first. I'm gonna make a punch mark now, right in the dead center here. So then we'll put it on the drill press. Right there. Gotta be right. Right there. Just the scary part. One punch mark there. One punch mark here. Okay, now we can go drill these out, or countersink them to the size of these heads here, and then we'll see that right away. It goes here like that. Hopefully. That's about right. So that way there, the top of the screw will fit flush with the steel. Alright, we'll do the other one here. That looks pretty good. right there. Almost. A little more. Oops. Oh. Bit a little too hard. Pushing a little too hard on the press here. That's okay. Start it up. Yeah, you don't want it to chatter in the hole because it makes the hole irregular. Smooth there, see? A little more. Eyeball precision. A little more. That's about right. That looks about right. Now we got to drill a 1/4-inch hole in here. So, I don't know if you can see this. Oh, okay, there we go. Cut myself again. Oh boy. Okay. See, we're countersinking these screws. The right diameter here. We're about 239, and our drill is about 250, 1/4 inch. So we're going to just drill this holes here, and you can see how nice and neat the screw fits in there after. So far, so good. Yeah, it makes a nice, neat fit to be flush with the top here. Debris in the hole. There. Might have to countersink our hole a little more to make it flush like that, but we'll do that next. Okay. We need to... We're making a drill guide because we have to drill these holes pretty straight. They can't be all crooked and wicky-wacky. So, got a homemade drill guide here. We do that a lot. Clear the hole first. Nice and round. Can you see that there? Oh yeah. So no interference, so I can get a clear shot, clear view of the center right there. Gotta put a piece of steel in place and mark it. Bleeding all over the place. I do that a lot. There we go. Okay, now for the precision mark. It's gotta be right there. Don't want to screw up. Eyeball precision. Looks pretty good. Right in the middle of the hole. Right there. Here comes the moment. Here we go. Yeah. Pretty good. Can't really move the hole after. Got to be right. That wasn't a practice shot. I missed. As long as I didn't hit my finger. There. Okay. Now we can take this off. Put our homemade drill guide on here. Okay, we clamp this and it holds it straight over our hole. So we have to get that right. Double check always. Okay, this is a pretty tricky part. You don't want to break the tap off in the cast iron. Cast iron is pretty easy. Soft material, but it bunches up in there, it jams up, and it will, especially not using any oil. I'm supposed to use some. I don't really want to use any because I don't want to get oil all over the place. So just throw the tap away after if it gets shot to hell. So looks pretty good. I got a blunt end tap going into my hole, 1/4 inch hole. See, when it bottoms out, you gotta go easy. A little bit of oil probably wouldn't hurt. Just to put a little drop on there. So far, so good. Might be bottomed out now. Let's check it out. Sorry, I'm leaking all over the place here. I'll patch it up a little bit after. Oh, screwdriver. No, gotta be a little deeper. No, a little bit more. fact, I like this drill a little better. It's in better shape. You don't want to go through the other side either. Put a little drop of oil right here. See, just a tiny amount helps a lot. That's it. You see the tap twisting when I do that. I'm going to break off. We don't want that. We'll see if our screw fits now. A little bit of oil and tap helps a lot. Steel and oil go good together. Oh, look at that. That goes right in nice now. Oh, beautiful. See, I can sock it down tight. Nice. It's flush with the top. There, that's our key. That locks everything in place so it doesn't flop around no more. Might have to go down a little bit more to get this. Yeah, I might have to lower it, the whole thing down here. From here to about here. Seems it's a little proud. But we can always go down. So now we got to do these other ones. Drill these out and tap them. These two first, and then I'll do all the other ones. I got a lot of them to do. 1, 2. Oh, these are the originals. 1, 2. That comes from the bottom. Anyways, we'll do it. Yeah, we cleaned it up a little bit. Looks a lot better. And here's our pinblock project going pretty well. Finished all this up yesterday. Now we got to put wood screws in there to hold it to the pinblock. See, these are threaded right into the casting on the other side. Let's see, in there. See, they're in line with this. These go through and thread into this casting to hold this together. This cannot pull away from here anymore, that's for sure. And now we got to put the wood screws in. We're going to get creative. Draw a line where they go. Let's see. These are the original ones here. And you can see here's one that comes through from the other side. I did one. We're going to turn this over and drill those holes through so I can thread them. And now there's going to be one coming through here, one through here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fasteners there rather than just 2. That's all they had. 2. And over here they had none. Okay, so we're going to put the wood screws in here. We can put them in here now into this original thing. So I can put one here. Maybe make a nice little picture there. Maybe one here. about there, and of course one right here. Maybe one here. Yeah, 3. We don't need too many. Maybe one more here on the corner. Right there. So we don't want them an inch apart. They could be about that far apart, I guess. So we'll put one there, one here, and one here maybe, and we'll continue. There's about 12 of them in there or so along the way. And go to our wood screw bin, we'll get some out. Antique screws. I need a GoPro for this stuff. Anyways, doing the countersink for the screws here. That's going to hold this to the pinblock. So this is what we have to do. This is what I did on all of these. Lots of them. Self-centering. After a while you get used to it. You can tell just how big that hole has to be. Big. Yeah. So we're going to continue with this. The aftermath of all that machine work, it is now in place. We're going to put some flat black paint on here, make it look pretty, and that's it. Well, 29 or so screws. I didn't count them all. 29 or 30. Now I gotta flip the whole thing over. Gotta go the other way so I can drill through the top, and we'll see that part too in a few seconds here. Oh, 33B, finishing up the plate, matching up to the pin block, and this is what we're doing all through with the other side. Now this side here, we're running these screws. These were the original screws here. These little ones. Amazing. That's what hold the whole thing in along the front here. These go in here. They didn't have enough of them. This whole section they don't have any. So that's why we did it from the other side. So anyway, this is being threaded into that steel plate down below to replace these wood screws that didn't hold the pin block up. So here we just run that through. They're matching up really nice. Clear it out. Put in bolt. Just a little drop of oil on there, like that. That's all we need. Don't want to put too much oil near our pin block. And these should screw right in nice. So that's going to replace these wood screws that were here. And these are caught to that steel plate down below. No, must be debris in the hole. Got to clear it. Well, anyways, that's what we're doing. Gotta clear it with this. Make sure there's no metal chips caught in the hole. Mess with our screw going in. Yeah, see, there's I can feel it going through. We got to clear it. So that's what we're doing. And there's a lot of them. Instead of that, put this. Shouldn't bend anymore. Chickering should have did this. See, they go in easy when the hole is clean. There we have it. There. We're going to finish those up, and then I'll be done with this metal installation. These screws here are going down and being caught into the right through the cast iron, through this wood, and they're sticking out down here like so. And we have to chop, we're going to trim these off after. So they're in the right place. And that's what's going on. As you can see, these metals, this is caught to this steel plate, which sandwiches this and prevents this from going down. Very stable. It's going to be very, very strong. And that'll ensure the longevity of this job for sure.